Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta channel. That's right, guys. I'm here and thank you for coming on my stream. Well, this is my paid review. Guys, I'm doing paid review 24 QB13. This is a question about a smaller dress watches from some top-end brands. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing bluesy, two-tone, bluesy, steel and gold, bluesy. Okay, guys, let's run an intro and let's discuss this topic. Hey guys, Archie Luxury here on the Paul Pluta channel. We're doing paid review 24 QB13. I got an email in. Let's read it and let's go and have a look. Hi Archie, thanks a lot for your videos regarding my last question. Currently, I am watching all your streams, after streaming, and I'm always looking forward for your next video on YouTube. Thank you for that entertainment on all the information. I do have some kind of follow-up question since I did not buy the watch we wrote about. Someone else did. I'm still looking for a small dress watch and I do have a longer shortlist. Since I don't wear suits too often and other reason, I want to have a quality watch without spending over 8,000 euros. Gee, that's a fair bit of money. And I don't want to burn too much money. What would you help me out and sort out and give me your advice? I hope my payment is okay for you. Yeah, it's fine. He sent me some payment there. Okie dokie. So he's looking at smaller dress watches. So these are pieces from the 60s, 70s, 80s was sort of, no, 60s, 70s. And they were pieces which were it's from a different era. It is from a different era. And I've got to tell you honestly, sometimes these watches here can be a wee bit on the small side. That's the problem. A lot of these watches here can be on the smaller side. I've got to tell you my own experience. If you have a look at Patek Philippe's, I had a number of Pateks from the late 90s, early 2000s. They're about 37 mil, and they're always heavily discounted compared to 38, 39, 40 mil watches because they're a wee bit small. It's a bit like the 36 mil day dates, 36 mil Datejust. It's an okay size, but when there's a bigger one, it just, for many people, they want the bigger size. So let's have a look and see what watches is he looking at there. And I'll give you my opinion. Let's go and have a look. All these prices here are in US dollars, which US dollars, let's have a look there. The US, let's have a look there. 1 USD to euro. How much are we looking at there? So basically $1 is 90 cents euro. So the euro is stronger. Euro is 10% stronger. Okay, well that's not the end of the world there. Okay, so let's have a few watches. We'll have a look at them and we'll see what do I think is best. What's my feeling on these pieces here? And let's go for it, hey? What do you reckon? Let's go for it. Okay, so the first piece he's looking at is an Audemars Piguet. An Audemars Piguet. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Audemars Piguet. Now I got to tell you, this actually is very similar to an AP I had many moons ago. Mine was actually in yellow gold. I must say, it looks far more modern in white gold, that's for sure. Let's have a look at this piece. Yeah, okay. White gold. It's one of these small dress watches. Um, beautifully made. Beautifully made. Yes. Yes. Um, it's not a. Let's have a look. Does it have the buckle? The thing I'm concerned with. Does it have? It's definitely genuine. No, 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 that's not the genuine buckle. No. There's got a fan. That's just modern. That's nothing. It's nothing. Okay. So what do I think of this box here? 55381. Fuck, 1965. I think it's overpriced. I think that watch is about 3,000. No box, no papers. Of course, the very rare to have a box on this sort of piece. 5,500. I mean, it presents well. I mean, mine was doggy. I must admit, mine was. I paid about $1,500 for mine. That was 15 plus years ago. It was doggy. This here, okay, the white gold is a lot more contemporary. I think it's overpriced personally. That's my opinion on that there. Let's look at the next one he's looking at. The next one is a Vacheron 6903. Interesting. I had a 6405. Bring it up on the screen. Okay, this is a contemporary little Vacheron. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, I don't mind it. Dial's really clean. You want to make sure. One thing I will say is with these watches, you want to make sure it's not a fucking redial. This would kill any collectability. Let's have a look here. We'll just bring it up for bigger screen here so we can have a look. It presents quite nicely. It does present nicely. Yes, look at the beautiful movement. There's the K1002. This is a Jaeger LeCoultre sourced movement, I believe. Beautiful. Yes, that's beautiful. Beautifully done. Look at that. Does it have a Geneva seal? I thought these. So it's a Geneva. I don't know, but anyhow, it's a genuine. It's genuine. No, look at this. Fucking no buckle. That really pisses me off. Why have they lost the buckle? They all seem to be like that. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's a genuine. It's genuine Vacheron. It's quite nice. The only concerns is that dial not repainted. You want it to be original. I think it might be original. What do I think of the price? 4,300. I'd probably worth about 4,000. That's not terrible buying. It's not a bargain. It's fucking. You know what's wrong with these watches is they are smaller. These are 33 mil, and they're not feminine. They're very masculine. They're for men. You can't. This is not a woman's watch. This is a men's watch. Some watches are cute. You can pass it off as a woman's watch. These are fucking. These were never women's watches. This is very masculine in its delivery there. The next piece is an IWC. IWC. Let's have a look at the IWC here. 4,500, just under 4,500. What do I think of this IWC? Firstly, is that an original dial? What is it? What's this error here? 1958. Geez. I suspect. Okay, it's hard to tell. Okay, it looks platinum. Fuck, it's platinum. Platinum. Look at that, 1957. Fuck, platinum. Okie dokie. That would have been that's not terrible. Not a terrible watch. Automatic. You can see the big rotor there on it there. Rotor. So what do I think? The IWC 4.5. Fuck, it's not cheap, is it? I mean, that's still a lot of money. I think it's probably 3.5 myself. My honest opinion, gut feel, 3.5. Okay. What other one has he looked at here? He's looking at a Jaeger LeCoultre. He's looking at a Memovox. Memovox. Let's get this Jaeger LeCoultre. Where is it? Where is it? What is it? Is it a Memovox? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Which one is it? There we go. Never been a big fan of these. Never been a big fan of Memovoxes. The big problem with them is that they're fucking hard to get parts for. Very difficult to get parts for these things here. So it's just under $3,000. Yeah, you want to make sure it's working. I think the dial's original. Yeah, that's good. Let's have a look here. Snapback case. Oh, it's got its buckle. Thankful. Interesting watch. Jaeger LeCoultre. You want to make sure it's a Jaeger LeCoultre and not a LeCoultre. LeCoultre was their lesser brand. Next to impossible to get parts for it. Let me say that, impossible to get parts for them. What size is this baby here? 36 mil. Okay, that's kind of it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's in steel. You can see, because it's a bigger size, even though it's a lesser brand, it's a bit more collectible. The next piece we've got here is, let's have a look here. Let's have a look and see what next piece we want to look at is a Vacheron. Vacheron round. What's interesting description? Vacheron round case. What the hell is he talking? Okay, let's bring it up. Bring this baby up. And fuck, he's won big money, $6,000. Fuck, that's fucking pushing it a bit. That's kind of pushing it a bit. Let's have a look at this fucker here. Okay, so $6,000. Okay, what's it like? White gold. It's nice. Is that an original buckle? Not sure. No, I don't think it is. I think that's been repainted. I think it's hard to tell from these pictures. 6,000. Fuck, that's expensive. I mean, because the guts of it's 33 mil. That's from Japan. Yeah, what's the buckle here? The buckle, leather belt, external material, D&K. Fuck, that's expensive. That's expensive for a, yeah. Fuck, that is dear. That's not cheap. $6,000. Fool, that's expensive. Yeah, okay. I mean, Japan, it looks like, I think that's repainted dial. And there was another one here. There was another Vacheron he was looking at. I just got to find it. Just hang on there. I just got to find this Vacheron. Oh, here it is. This one here. Now, this one's interesting because it's actually got the original, well, it seems to be period correct box. I think original box might be a stretch, but it's a nice match. And I kind of like, it doesn't have the buckle. So it's 1970. Let's have a look at this thing here. Let's have a look. It's fucking small. Okay. It looks nice in white gold. I'll agree with that. I think that's not a Vacheron and Constantine. Okay, now this is a little bit of a problem. Look at that. It's non-original buckle. Okay. So, okay. It's got a original crown there because often they've been replaced. $4,000. 4,000. That's not terrible, is it? $4,000. $4,000. It's not terrible. What does it say here? $4,000. It's from Japan. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's kind of what the money should be on it. But it is fucking small. It is fucking small. It is fucking small. You notice it was Vacheron and Constantine. Later on, they changed to Vacheron Constantine. So um, that's correct. You'd want to make sure that's not a redial because that'd kill the value on this sort of shit. Not that they're really that collectible. And finally, his last one he's looking at. Let's have a look at this here. The last piece he is looking at is actually a more modern JLC. Now have a look at this. Now this is a lot more money. It's steel, right? It's steel, and let's have a look. Let's have a look at this piece. Da 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 da. It's a lot more money, but it's more modern. Okay, so 66250. It's not cheap. It's expensive. You could get this a lot fucking cheaper. I've seen these a lot fucking cheaper, but I tell you honestly, I like this. This has got a few things I like about it. Okay, I tell you what I like about it. One, okay, let's have a look at the specs of it. Original box, which are box and papers. See, on vintage, most of the people threw it all out. Okay, this here would be fairly recent. It's 39.6 mils. I think this is like 10 years old, something like that. That's what I think it is. It's coming from, this is in Hong Kong. Let's have a look at the watch. Okay, so look at that. It's steel, it's modern size, it's actually quite attractive. It's a geophysics true second. So that means the seconds is like a quartz, because that's what a true seconds is, which is it's a novel twist. It's Rolex did it, they called it a true beat. Okay, so look, it's modern. It's got much better waterproofing than the vintage shit we saw before. Okay, the brand's not as strong, and it's steel. It's not precious metal. I think. Oh, no, it's nice. It's got the original buckle there. It's got loom, which. No, oh, look at that, beautifully. It's a lovely movement there, modern movement. I think he's probably probably 4.5 US. That would be the money. He's overpriced. If you really want, what you got to do is, let me tell you this: if you really fucking want this watch, you start looking around for a Jaeger-LeCoultre Geophysics True Second. Start looking for that, because I don't think this is necessarily the cheapest. He's in fucking Hong Kong. Where are you? You're in Europe or something, because you're quoting the euros. So you get nabbed for taxes. This coming from Hong Kong. So my advice is, really, these cheapies. Yeah, they're cheapies, but they're still expensive. Okay, they're still expensive. I think this is out of all of them, I prefer the more modern one because it's a modern size. It has got better waterproofing, modern size. It's more contemporary. You'll be able to get out of this thing. Those fucking small APs and VCs. What the fuck are you going? They're difficult pieces. Now he goes on to say, what I sorted out for myself is the watch should be in white metal, above 33 mil. Well, all of those are fucking 33 mil, and in very good condition. Well, they look good. They've been tarted up. Okay. Another quirk of mine, that I am very picky about Arabic numerals, and I don't like Romans in general. What the It's a fucking weird quirk. For watches outside of Europe, yes, here you go. I have to pay 19% tax on top, and I cannot import alligator straps since German customs won't allow it. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. They won't allow. They don't fucking allow anything, do they? So I could only buy the watch and leave the strap at the dealer. Well, a lot of these aren't original. Just put. I think that JLC's cow. All the best, Michael. P.S. Archie, I don't want to sound rude, but since you're the pro and you did not ask for advice, but my personal opinion as an outsider. Oh, that's just, he's giving me stream advice. He likes the watch talk. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So, what's my view on these watches here? You know what? Those old Vacherons, you know what? My advice to you is if you want one of those old 60s, 70 Vacherons or APs, fucking try and find one in your home market. They come up on eBay. Try and find one and fucking pay cheap money because they are a bitch to sell. These ones coming from Japan, they've been presented so beautifully. I'm concerned some of them could be redials. You don't want a redial. They have no, if they've been loved, if they were loved, they would generally have the buckle still with them. Okay, what the fuck's happened to the buckle? Some asshole watchmaker's pinched it. That's what's happened when he's changed the strap. It's a common party trick that these strap changing places perform, and those buckles are near on impossible to get a period correct buckle from VC or AP. With all these watches looked at here, I gotta tell you, I think I like the JLC best. Modern size, it's contemporary, beautiful movement. It's that's I think that is a nicer piece, in my opinion, than an old 60s AP or VC. What I would do is, okay, with that said, would I buy this one from Hong Kong? Fuck no. I would start looking on your own area for a JLC. Now, they're not that popular. They weren't, they're okay, but I would look for that on your own country because you don't want to be nabbed 19 fucking percent. That's for sure. You don't want to do that. These watches, are they bargains or are they not bargains? Look, I've had them myself. I had a small AP. I paid 1,500 Aussie for it, or $1,000, yellow gold, and it was the dial was water damaged. It was just shit. And I had the VC I had was better. I paid 2,500 I got it from Shawnee from European Watch Gallery in Melbourne. I paid 2.5. I got it tarted up a bit. It was actually quite nice. I sold it for good money. I think I sold it for fucking 4,500, which this was fucking 15 years ago, 14 years ago. Because I remember where I worked at a place that I left in 2011. So I that was a Vacheron I had, and I got to be honest with you, they're too small. They're very fucking delicate. They have absolutely no waterproofing. They fog up, and that's how the dials get damaged. They are not really good pieces. They're old tech. Yes, they're a bargain VC. Yes, they are. It's like having, I want a Mercedes Benz, and you turn up with a 1985 190E. Well, it's a Mercedes Benz, but it's not really a great one. This is what these are. These are these are the automotive equivalent of a 1985 Mercedes Benz 190E with 400,000. You know, they've been tarted up a bit, okay? But you know, none of them have the original buckle. One has box, but I think that's just, I would bet my life on the fact that box did not leave the factory with. That's one that someone's found, and it is period correct. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It is period correct, and it looks it makes it look a lot better, but I don't think it would be the original. Well, why doesn't he have the buckle then? If that person was so meticulous. What do I think? What do I think? Would I buy these smaller vintage dress watches for small dollars? Well, I don't think they're that cheap. If you are going to buy one, the funny thing is the white gold ones, they look more modern. You notice that? In yellow gold, they're considerably cheaper because they look like granddad watches. Whereas the white gold almost passes. You almost had me lusting for one, but they're 33 fucking mils. Let me tell you what I would buy. If you really want a small dress watch, I would be looking at a Patek 3919. 3919. Patek 3919. I reckon that would be the answer. And the reason I say that, let me tell you, why do I say that? I've owned that watch. It's modern. It's got decent waterproofing. They were a watch from the 80s, so it's more modern seals and things like that. A Patek 3919, hobnail bezel. It's really beautiful, really beautiful. Let's see if I've got I'm just pulling up a picture now. 3919, beautiful piece. Well, they're small, but they are small. They are dainty, but I like them because they have a little bit of a charm to them. I think and they are a bargain. Fuck. They are a bargain, but they're a bargain because they're fucking 33 mils. Terry Stern himself in his Patek magazine said these are too small. Okay, the market, this is, I mean, if you want it, these are a bargain. Okay, now that's what I would buy. I would buy a 3919. Now, I know it's not that easy to get one for 8,000, but that's what I'd be looking at. Get a 3919. Possibly, okay, you possibly won't be able to get a white gold one, but these are much better animal. Much better animal. Actually, that was my first Patek that I had, 3919. Beautiful watch. Oh, you don't like the Romans. Fuck. But that's the sort of thing I'd be looking at. Modern. See, these are, so fuck, you don't like Romans. Fuck me dead. You know, I don't like Roman numerals well, this is fucking beautiful, but okay, this is the exception to the rule. So yeah, this is what I'd be looking at for $8,000. Instead of getting that dog shit out of fucking Hong Kong or Japan, I'd be looking more modern. 3919. I reckon that is a contemporary Patek. It's a Patek Philippe, and Patek will always have a market for this. This is a very. I think it's better if you want that. Personally, I don't fucking want the smaller size. I like bigger sizes. But if this is what I'd for that €8,000, I'm sure you'd get one of these. That's where I'd be going because. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a hunt. You're not gonna easily get that, but that's what I would fucking do is look around for a 3919. Now I got to tell you, just doing a quick search on the chrono now, just doing quickly, and low to high. How much are we looking at for? Actually, I stand corrected. They have them on Chrono. Now, Chrono is not the cheapest fucking place to buy something, okay? Chrono is not the cheapest place to buy something. Chrono prices, they take fucking big commissions. It's not fucking that, they are not that fucking cheap. But have a look here on Chrono. There we go. There's a white gold one, 9,000. That's Hong Kong. You want to get one out of Europe. See, they do come up. They do come up. They do come up. US, Japan, they do. You've just got to look for them, okay? They come up. You can get them 8 to 9. Well, this is US. 8,000 US. Sorry, 8,000 euros. You should be. Don't get one on a bracelet because the bracelets are an absolute bitch because it's a long. It's hard to put links in them, and I can't find links. And but you can see what I'm saying. Hey, you can get 3.9. That's what I would get. More modern, better waterproof. Well, just condensation proofing. This is the whole thing. 3,919. If you want to spend 8,000 euro, that's what I would fucking buy. Guys, that's the program. I'm Archie Luxury. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Tell me what you think of this review here. I desperately need more paid reviews. I'm running out of them. I'm running out. Please send me some paid reviews. And remember, if you're buying a watch in America, there's only one dealer I recommend for pre-owned, buy and sell Rolex, and that is David SW. Please, guys, order a paid review now, $50 US. Look down below in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.